Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind, two of the top 4 seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Missouri Tigers, taking on a team from the ACC, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's a wide receiver screen. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown Tigers. No chance to catch him.
Chris, how's that for starting the national championship off the right way for this offense? Very first opportunity to get a one-on-one matchup. They hit it for a big one, and it's into the end zone for a touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the Mustangs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They look to throw it here on second down. And he lofts it deep over the middle. We'll try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Mustangs will have 1st and 10 here.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield. You better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Ponies.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
Went after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and we'll start at the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Running out of time. He's looking deep here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Missouri.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. First down here for this offense. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain. And the Mustangs will come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And is brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
The Mustangs are in the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And the Mustangs are looking to keep this drive going. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it. A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. 4th and goal. Let's see, can this defense come up with a huge stop? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Intercepted in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. It's a quick grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. The quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And is intercepted. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. That's a design quarterback keeper. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The Mustangs are going to cash in here in the red zone. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to make a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. And one final play before the end of the quarter.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards.
And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Second down play coming up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And the Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up. And they'll drop back here on third down. Snags a quick throw. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. The Mustangs will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Important second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle made after just a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. That's a design quarterback keeper. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. The Mustangs trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And he is wide open for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. And now the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ponies. The conference championship on the line, Kirk, and you can tell with this intensity of the game, dead even now.
And everything that you do in the offseason, winter conditioning, spring ball, those hot dog days of summer two-a-days, all the way through the season, and it all comes down to this. These teams are leaving everything out on this field. Both want it desperately to win this championship.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. Second and long now at the 17. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Second down, looking to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught over the middle by the tight end. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. And that run produces a decent gain.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they
and he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And they've got the recovery. The offense goes right back to work now. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. 3:25. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The Mustangs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. They will go for it again here on fourth down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Fourth down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. Testing the right side here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a big hit at the end, but with a fresh set of downs. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Mustangs will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So a field goal attempt coming up now. He knocks this one right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And looking for a big play here. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Missouri.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Point after, knocked right through. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The back's got it. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Mustangs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Receiver makes the catch. Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, SMU.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5-wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go and be able to come up with that touchdown.
Empty backfield now. They go for 2. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Short connection to the tight end here. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss, just having one of those dream performances.
The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a 1st down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. you got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He's hit as he throws it. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense facing second and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they're able to get him down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And they recover the onside kick. Looks like they've been practicing that one. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Tackle, but first down. And the Mustangs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And then first down, they go right back to him.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Touchdown, Mustangs. Still no answer for this offense. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Breaks loose at the 40. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Well, that one is going to sting. Take the crucial touchdown off the board. They'll be backed up and have to try it again. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass here on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against the secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the SMU offense is back on the field now. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. He's got it on the left side for a big game. Touchdown, Ponies. Made the defense look slow that time. Monster stage, another touchdown. This quarterback and receiver having a game we're never going to forget.
Well, and the defense right now has got to be pulling their hair out, trying to come up with ways to slow him down, whether they play zone or they play man. Nothing is working, and give credit to this quarterback. He just keeps dialing up his guy and keeps coming up with touchdowns.
And the extra point was up and good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught in the backfield. It's Watts. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On the ground, it's Davis. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Third down after that running play. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Crucial third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Rolling the dice a bit. Up one possession and going for it on fourth down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, the offense rolls the dice with its play call here on fourth down, and the defense rolls the dice as well by bringing the kitchen sink. Demolished the quarterback that time on the blitz.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Here's the second down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking ankles with the spin move. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down. The Mustangs come to the line to run the hurry out. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for that first down.
And the Mustangs look to keep this drive moving. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Mustangs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, SMU. They jump in front here in the 4th.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good, so the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. We'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll run it here. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Here's a 1st and 10 play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Caught over the middle. It's Davis. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. They'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And they get him down after the completion. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Trying to find some room. It's Davis. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. And the defense steps in here to call time with 12 seconds left on the clock. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. quarterback looks right. Caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. There's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's picked off in the end zone. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, SMU Mustangs.